Cloudy, welcome back to the channel. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't checked out my last video, make sure you checked out my past video, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't noticed, posting a few more videos than I usually do in a day, you know what I'm saying, today. You know? Today, we got a video from the Cosmic Wonder. The future of Marvel is insane. Epic MCU Phase 7 updates.
Cryptic HD quality of The Insider, who is impeccable with their track record with trailers, says that the second Doomsday trailer has just hit theaters. He said that yesterday, so that means the Thor trailer is in theaters right now, which means...
So they are putting the trailers out in theaters. Okay, so have any of y'all seen the Thor trailer, bro? Let me know in the comments what's the price.
It could leak. Now, we've had the audio leak already, but we have not seen it yet. This all came true for the first one, Chris Evans, Captain America returning, so we can assume it's all going to come true for the second one. It is the Thor trailer, and the visuals might leak for this, unless Marvel has decided to tighten it up a little bit.
Is this a leak? Is this a real leak?
Kind of doing it on purpose. I'm 50-50 on it. Let me know what you think.
I'm pretty sure, bro. I'm pretty sure.
Heads up for that. Of course, we'll do a video on it if we happen to see the trailer and confirm this is what it is, but keep a lookout for it online. The other thing is getting into Phase 7 now, the MCU, and really just the next saga, the Mutant Saga, still
the saga I'm really excited for.
If you're not aware, Kevin...
Wait. We're still going to have the Avengers and the Mutant Saga?
Mutant Saga, which... The other thing is getting into Phase 7 now, the MCU, and really just the next saga, the Mutant Saga, which still will have the Avengers. If you're not aware, Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios,
so maybe it's just going to be from the point
we are
of view
doing a
of
reset after Avengers Secret Wars. But from what we've heard, probably about 65% of what we know now to be the MCU will remain the same. And that the rest of it,
that's still a chunk that's going to be replaced.
Fantastic Four, new villains, which we're about to get into. But as far as the Avengers are concerned, they're going to continue and be a part of the MCU. Now, Kevin Feige did say they're going to recast Captain America and Iron Man, and it's ironic because we're getting...
That's what I'm scared of, bro, because I really can't see nobody else playing Tony Stark, bro. I can't see nobody else playing Iron Man. I'm cool with some... They're replacing Steve Rogers because, you know, that's not my favorite. Like, Captain America, cool, but that's not my favorite character, you know what I'm saying? Tony Stark is one of my favorites, you know what I'm saying? Top 3, bro, in Marvel, bro. Top 3, top 5.
We've even heard an Iron Man variant is going to show up, but we are going to recast some of those main characters so that they can all...
So that Iron Man variant might be...
Now, according to the Insider, My Time to Shine Hello, if Spider-Man Brand New Day delivers, Kevin Feige plans for Destin Daniel Cretton to be the director of the next Avengers movie after Secret Wars, which I think would make a lot of sense. It would be really cool. Now, keep in mind, he was originally supposed to do the Kang Dynasty. And I actually think there is a spot for Kang in the next saga of the MCU if Marvel did want to revisit his character.
Jonathan Majors coming back.
Connect it all a little bit better. I think there's definitely a place for that in the next saga, but
bro, they gotta bring Jonathan Majors back, bro. Like, I understand if they recast, but it'd still be kind of cold if they recast, bro. Especially because they did cast him and then they just didn't do nothing with him. And then he really didn't do nothing, like, you know, in his case, whatever. Like, bro's innocent, you know what I mean? So, like, I hope they bring him back, bro. Hopefully he's, like, willing to come back, too, you know?
Daniel Cretton did an amazing job with Shang-Chi. I still think to this day that's one of the best Marvel movies.
I hope we get another Shang-Chi.
I think he's going to do and already has done a great job with Spider-Man Brand New Day, based on things that we've seen, based on things that we've heard, all of the leaks. The movie sounds insane. And based on the leaked trailer we've seen, it does look like he's going to recreate some of those classic comic book covers, and it's going to very much be a really true Spider-Man film.
I'm scared to do the leases. I don't want to get
Holland, that is what they're doing. Now, filming has officially wrapped for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Tom Holland is really excited about what they did. And Destin Daniel Cretton said he put in a lot of work. Like, Tom Holland put in a lot of work. So it seems like he really is a great director. The Russo brothers have... reports that the Russo brothers are going to stay on board with Marvel after Secret Wars, but not direct. More like stay on Marvel Parliament, basically overseeing everything to make sure it all connects. That's really what Phase 4 and 5 needed more than anything. But now, having Destin Daniel Cretton actually not...
Okay, so it basically is like they get to retire a little bit. You know what I'm saying? that's pretty much what it is. They're setting themselves up for retirement, I guess you could say. The Russo brothers is getting ready to retire and step down completely. They just want to make sure the people that's coming in can take care of it. That's why in the next phase, they're going to be the ones overseeing and everything. Like, okay, are these people, can we, like, if we step away, like, are they going to be cool, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to be good. We ain't going to have to get that call back again. You know, that's probably why they, like, bro, that's probably why they using that test. I mean, that's probably why they got Spider-Man Brand New Day as, like, a test run for old boy to see if he do his thing and see if people really like what he do. And I hope people do, like, especially if people like Shang-Chi and he was a part of that, like, helping make that, bro. Shang-Chi was a great movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it. I really wish they made a Shang-Chi 2 movie already. I feel like Shang-Chi 2 and 3 should have been came out. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but who knows, bro? They probably already worked on the script and they probably just not telling us yet because they don't know if they're gonna go through a production and everything. But they probably already got scripts for it. You never know, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I really do hope they do some of Shang-Chi's solo films, bro, because I want him to have more solo films. The first one was good. I like the drama, the comedy, and all. Like, it was a very good blend for me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I think the colors of the movie, like, really made it good. It was, like, very colorful. You know what I'm saying? I really like that for some reason. You know what I'm saying? It just,
we'll kind of take this out of the Russo brothers because they directed many like projects throughout the MCU's history. I would love for Destin Daniel Cretton to go on to do the same. He's already done it with Shang-Chi and now Spider-Man. I would love for him to do the next Avengers movie. And I would actually love to see what his vision was for Kang Dynasty. Maybe somebody will ask him in an interview and he'll reveal more about that.
Yeah,
but I think that's great news because having the Russo brothers kind of oversee everything with Kevin Feige and have Destin Daniel Cretton being a director.
Bro, what if, bro, because bro was saying the Avengers are going to be in the Mutant Saga, and if Kang Dynasty's story going to be in the Mutant Saga, what if we get to see Kang fight against the Avengers? This is the one time we get to see him. You know what I'm saying? We get to see how that went down, how he was pretty much, we get to see how strong he is, you know what I'm saying? But then with that, like, kind of like ruin what they did for Ant-Man, because the way he died in Ant-Man made it seem like he didn't really kill all them Avengers like people thought, you know what I'm saying? Or what if it's like another variant that beat all them Avengers maybe? But wouldn't that make all the other variants still strong? I don't know. But maybe that's the story we're going to get, though. Maybe we might see him fight the Avengers in the Mutant Saga, bro. Especially because I think the Mutant Saga might just be like the Avengers are in it, but we just getting the point of view from the mutants this time. You know what I'm saying?
The next Avengers film after Secret Wars, I think that's a win for us.
Like the time.
I think that is a total and absolute win for us. But go ahead.
That's
let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, we're going into the X-Men now. And you might have heard there is a leaked audio clip going around out there of the X-Men theme song that is reportedly from Avengers Doomsday. We won't play all of it, but we'll play kind of an awesome part right here.
Cosmic Wonder, bro. I'm a small channel, man. I'm not trying to get no copyrights like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Save your boy. You feel me? You're gonna listen to it, y'all.
Think it's going to just be very dramatic and very epic in the movie. If you haven't heard it, here's a clip right here for it.
Taking the time to savor Thomas's crunchy yet soft.
I'm sorry about that, y'all. It was an ad. I'm gonna make sure y'all hear the whole thing, though. You know what I'm saying?
If you haven't heard it, here's a clip right here for it. Now we are going into more X-Men news with villains, but then another project that Marvel Studios might have revealed.
Iceman! I'm sorry, bro. I seen it and I got excited. Bro, Iceman, bro, I don't know what it is. I love water-based or water-type powers, bro. Ice, you know what I'm saying? Rain, storm. Like, I love water-type powers, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then I like, you know, my favorite Greek god is Poseidon. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I like Percy. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm watching the Percy Jackson show for sure. I don't know what it is, bro. I love the water powers, man.
Because a trademark has been registered for this project, and it is a solo.
I want an Iceman film.
This will be, as far as we know, with Hugh
Yeah, we will
Jackman.
talk about this.
We'll talk about this and the villains in just a bit. But first, I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to make an effort to eat better in the new year and also try to spend my time with the people I love. And HelloFresh can help me do both of those things. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit.
Check out HelloFresh.
Recipes take 30 minutes every. And the instructions pause. I can see its takeout and does free 44. Make sure to use link will code. So website, according to a new trademark posted to the USPTO.
Okay, so we heard about this already, so I'm gonna skip a little bit. If you ain't seen this, check out my previous video. I did a whole video on just the Wolverine solo stuff. So I'll see y'all. All right, y'all, we ain't hear this part right here, bro. I think y'all should hear this.
It's in development right now. This could be one of the first movies coming from Marvel Studios after Avengers Secret Wars. And when I say one of the first movies, I mean it could be one of the first 5 movies to come from Marvel Studios. As far as we're...
Well, let me finish.
Right now, we're probably getting a Doctor Strange movie. We are definitely getting an X-Men movie. We are definitely getting Black Panther 3. Maybe we'll get Shang-Chi 2 eventually. But a Wolverine movie would make...
Huh? Y'all can't tell me some of these movies they can't drop in between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. But they might have some movies lined up to put in between the Avengers movies, bro. You never know, bro. You never know. They might announce it after the first Avengers movie. Because like I'm saying, bro, I really feel like they could do a solo movie with Captain America and Peggy, their storyline, bro. Because I'm pretty sure he still had the serum. Or maybe he didn't, but I think he still had it. You know what I'm saying? I think because he went back as himself. You know what I'm saying? I think they can make a full story with that, bro. And then he didn't say the Hulk. They can make a Hulk movie to kind of help bring him back to Savage mode. If he don't become Savage through the Spider-Man movie that we get, that's supposed to be coming out before Avengers Doomsday, I believe. Nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. 2026 is going to be cinema, bro. We got anime, bro. Black Clover coming back out 2026. We got One Piece, bro. We got Welcome to Derry, bro. We got the Percy Jackson series, bro. We got Marvel movies coming out, bro. You heard what he said. We got Black Panther, Doctor Strange 3, X-Men movie, bro. We got a lot of shit, bro. We got Power coming back, bro. 2026 is going to be peak cinema. What's gonna happen next year, bro? Because there ain't no way all this is coming out and people gonna have time to actually go see all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even when they have time off, they still wouldn't be able to really see all of this. You know what I'm saying? Something got to be going on to where we gonna have enough time to watch all this shit, bro. Because there ain't no way all these companies are like, bro, we finna drop all this in 2026 and we for sure gonna get viewers, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Because people now can barely watch some of the shows, bro, and not a lot of people work. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, something's happening next year, bro.
I can't tell, bro. Since we are getting an X-Men movie,
it might be a good thing,
they might not be casting, or I should say recasting, a Wolverine for the MCU.
When is the last time all of these companies drop all of these films, TV shows, and stuff in 1 year, bro? All this, they had so much room to drop stuff this year, bro, and nobody dropped anything. Everything either got moved to next year or canceled for next year, bro. What's going on next year, bro? Is the stock going up? What's going on, man?
Literally the joke, he's gonna do it till he's 90. I don't think it's much of a joke anymore. I think it's
he might do it till he's 90
right now. Now, I saw some insiders talking online stating that this is probably what Hugh Jackman signed up for when he agreed to come back. He'll do a Deadpool and Wolverine movie and then do his own Wolverine movie. I do think eventually we will get a new Wolverine in the MCU, but I do get really excited at the prospect of a solo Wolverine movie with Hugh Jackman. You wonder what that would be, right? Because we got Logan, we've gotten him being the main character of X-Men movies, one of the main characters at least, and to have him do his own thing without Deadpool, I think could be a really cool, serious movie and a really intense movie. I think it might be somewhere between Deadpool and Wolverine and Logan. I think we'd get some comedy, and I think it would be serious, but not as serious as Logan. And who knows, maybe that is actually his final hurrah. Maybe that would be his swan song movie. I, for one, since the character, I mean, he can die. We saw him die in Logan.
What would he do, though, really after his solo movie?
I'd keep him around forever, just in the background, just so he could always pop up
again. Going to bring all the comic stuff to
if they did an Avengers movie action 15 years from now, he could pop up as Old Man Logan. Who knows? And going into the villains, because I do think it would be cool to see Hugh Jackman go up against some of these villains. Alex Perez from thecosmiccircus.com has reported the villains for the next saga of the MCU. Specifically for the X-Men, Marvel Studios reportedly plans to use Bolivar Trask.
Who is that? That looked like an Iron Man type person.
Sentinels and Nathaniel Essex as recurring villains.
Mr. Sinister.
In the future of the MCU. So, Bolivar Trask and the Sentinels, they are kind of one and the same. Bolivar
These
Trask
are going to be
is
his villains?
the inventor of the Sentinels. He makes the Sentinels happen.
Or just the X-Men group.
This actually lines up with what we have been hearing about Spider-Man Brand New Day and some stuff about Wonder Man.
Avatar Fire and Ash is captivating audiences and is the #1 movie in the world.
Specifically with the DODC. We've heard Tremel Tillman,
hey, shout out to Fire and Ash. They just said it's the #1 movie in the world.
He's going to be playing the leader of the DODC, and they are going to start hunting down
I don't know how true that is.
Essentially, they're going to start to hunt down.
Oh, okay, so this is where we're going to see them.
Is the word that everybody's throwing around right now, which is kind of a crossover.
Are we going to see the story where how they got what's the name, Mystique's blood or whatever the case is, or do they use that in this story? Because I remember I forgot what X-Men movie it was, but that's how they used it to make the Sentinels that end up, being strong enough to kill him. I believe they were called Sentinels. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they were, bro, they was different. You know what I'm saying? They was different.
With DC, so I find that kind of funny. But super powered individuals, basically, they're tracking them and hunting them down, and they're also doing some experiments on them behind the scenes, not really under anyone's jurisdiction. So they're basically doing what they want. They're experimenting and torturing mutants. So that leading to Bolivar Trask creating the Sentinels as well is clearly leading to part of humanity being very afraid of mutants and a war going on.
I mean, I understand if you ain't got no powers,
probably starting already.
You're gonna be scared,
in Spider-Man Brand New Day, especially if Sadie Sink really is playing Jean Grey. And also, Alex Perez did say that if everything that he has heard and we've been hearing about her character is true, she is going to go on to be the face of the next saga, mutant saga of the MCU.
Bro, I think that's what she's gonna be, bro. She's young.
It seems like we get more and more evidence that she is playing Jean Grey as we go on, but again, that's still not confirmed. We'll have to wait and see on that. But then to have Nathaniel Essex, who is Mr. Sinister, that just makes a lot of sense as well. And he would obviously be connected to Jean Grey, Madeline Pryor, the Goblin Queen. We'll have to wait and see what happens there with Cable and everything like that. But I do like the direction that they are heading.
Hey, look, bro, I'm telling you, bro, Mutant Saga is going to be the best saga that Marvel ever put out, bro. I've been saying that since I've heard about the Mutant Saga in the beginning, bro. The Mutant Saga is gonna be the best saga, bro. Like I said, it's because now they know what to do. Like they using everything that's going on for this saga. They using this multiverse saga to kind of figure out how they gonna do the Mutant Saga. Like, okay, we know what works. We know what people don't like. We know what people like, what people say. Like, we know what people want censored, and they understand a few more things now. So now they can kind of go at it at a certain angle and make a real comeback.